you guys right now. You gotta be comfortable with being uncomfortable. You have to be comfortable with being uncomfortable. Nobody's not gonna come and save you. Y'all got to man the fuck up. Man the fuck up. And the reason why I say this is because if you want to be great at something, not just in combat sports, but life in general, if you want to be great, you have to go through some hard times. And hard times create strong men. And pain is temporary. Quitting lasts forever. I know that sounds corny, but that is the damn truth. I remember when I was 18, 19, I quit on myself. And it was just like, and really looking back at that time, I was mentally weak. And even when I was like, 21 to 23, before I started doing MMA.
What's poppin'? Y'all might hear some rain in the background. It's finally raining in the desert, finally raining in Arizona. It feels good too, so I'm just sitting in my car with the windows rolled down a little bit, but yeah, man, shout out to Life of Hicks, See, I think it was like a year ago, maybe a little more than a year, some people tried to mess over this guy mentally, tried to mess over mentally. And and I was just sitting back and I'm like, wait, this guy is young. So you can't call him names. You can't do all that shit because you don't know where he's going to be. And lo and behold, look at him now. He stayed consistent. He's doing what he loves to do, and even I had to apologize to him because I said some crazy shit during that time. So now me and him talk on a daily now because I had to apologize to him, like a man. And just to see that he's still doing what he loves to do. And that's why I said, man, y'all have to stop listening to these guys who've been on YouTube for 5 or more years, saying the same shit. You don't see nothing happening in their life, because they doing the same shit. They blowing the YouTube money. They, but they telling you to do this and do that, but they not doing it. They being emotional. See, you want to listen to people in your generation also, and more so the people who's actually doing the work. You don't want to listen to somebody you see them boxing one time just to put it on YouTube. Nah. You want to listen to someone that's in your generation, someone that's in Gen Z, that's in your generation already, but they doing the work. They give you motivation doing the work. So that's why I posted that video. Man, that shit is fucking cool as hell. Nigga on a treadmill doing it still. See, his other channel at the time, it was bigger, but it was just full of little boys on that channel, man. That's it. It was full of little boys on that channel. And the shit he doing now, I'm like, yeah, this some grown man next level shit. And he's actually doing the work, and he's actually giving you the motivation, the inspiration through the work. So these the guys I say you should be listening to because they are actually in the field. They're in the ring. They not hiding from fighting. They not moving to a different city to avoid a fight. They not doing that, So, man, look, everybody that loves my content, that subscribes to me, man, go subscribe to this dude. And I'm telling you, he's in Gen Z. He's giving the motivation while doing the work. He's fighting. And he loves what he do, and he's good at the shit. That's the thing. Like, dudes were trying to clown him and say he's not good at what he do. Man, look, some fighters go lose some fights. You go win some. That's just what it is. But you can tell that he's actually good at what he does, and can't nobody take that. People can make jokes, people can do all that shit, but I bet you one thing they won't do, they won't get in that ring with him. They could do everything else, but they won't get in that ring with him. And what I mean by wasting your youth is you don't want to waste your youth listening to people giving you advice on your life, telling you to do this, do that. You don't want to live life like that. Because guess what? When those people were your age, guess what they was doing? They was living life. Now that they older and they can capitalize off your inexperience, they're gonna tell you that. They're gonna tell you that. It's a lot of ways where you can just waste your youth, man, and you don't want to be 36, 37, 38, and you have nothing to show for your life. And that's when you have to scam people. That's when you have to tell lies. That's when you have to crack a lot of jokes on people. That's when you have to be an asshole. That's when you have to be an entertainer, because you run out of options. You run out of options because you wasted your 20s. Your 20s should be exploring, working, and finding the thing that you love. Those three things. That should be your 20s. Exploring, working, and finding something that you love to do. Something that drives you wild. Something that you can't stop doing. Something that you can't stop doing. Just like him, just like he loved MMA fighting. He loved that shit. You have to find something that you love, that you can do it all day for free. And people go try to play you. People go say, "Oh, you're not making it to the pros." Don't worry about that. You know what I mean? The fighters who don't make it to the pros and they still can make a living off of fighting, they still love what they're doing. See, a lot of people care about fame. A lot of people care about making it to Hollywood, and all that shit. When you find something you love, see, and that's how you know you love something. You can do it for free until you start getting paid to do it. That's the crazy part. So don't let people get to you when they say little things like that, because that's their way of triggering you. But it's very important in your 20s, like I always say, to find something that you love and explore life, and still, find some time in there to work also, so you can have money to explore, so you can have money to put in your craft. It's very important that you don't shit and piss away, that you don't just be out here fucking and not doing nothing with your life. You don't have any plans. Like I say, get that journal. You don't have any plans for the next year and the next year after that. Always have something to look forward to. Always have something planned. Like I say, get the vision board. Always have that vision board, man, because that shit is very important. It's going to be like it's going to be like a compass for you. Like a compass. It's going to give you that direction you need for your life. I'm telling you. Because sometimes you go lose it, and then you go look at that journal, you go be like, okay. You go look at that vision board, you go say, okay. And like I say, man, Life of Hicks, guys like that's in Gen Z, those the guys you should be listening to, because they not just talking. They not just sitting in they mansion, they penthouse, they not just sitting in that shit just talking. They actually putting in the work while talking. They actually doing what they love to do. And I'm telling you, these are people that you want to listen to, man. So I'm proud of that guy, man, because what he been through and he's still like kicking, that's a test of a warrior for real. So don't waste your 20s, man. Don't waste your youth, because when you get in your 30s and you waste your youth and you look around and you see people younger than you around you, you see people evolving, and you still stuck in the same place, it's going to make you frustrated. You're going to get frustrated. So why you got this advice right now? I'm telling you, use it. Go get that fucking journal. Go get one tomorrow. Make that vision board. Those are your compasses for the future. So hey, let's get it, man. Let's get it.